Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to the Final Fantasy VFX's video. I wanted to make this video because this actually is pretty hard, and I actually get to show off Fina for once, the new Dark Fina, the Neo Vision Plus. So actually, this is actually a pretty hard fight because you can only bring Anniversary Story if you want to get the Lapis mission done. So I can't bring the Dark Fina buffer, unfortunately, because this would make it a lot easier. Also, there is no access to Aquatic Killer on Anniversary Story. So this is a really hard fight. It's going to take a while. I've never beaten it yet. Well, I haven't tried hard enough, but I haven't beaten it yet. And so hers doesn't matter, but then we have some water and dark resistance because this guy usually does those attacks. We have, just to make sure, we have some stop resistance and pretty much every resistance possible on most of these characters. I can have it fitted in just because I don't want anything bad to happen. And of course Fina does not have it. We have the other Fina that provides status resistance anyways, so just in case. And then we have an EX2 friend as well. We need an EX2 friend so we can use the LB on the first turn. So we can get those things going. So, alright, let's get into it, shall we? I've never heard this music before. Interesting. Alright, so I'm not going to explain everything I'm doing because I'm going to be going really fast, but status resistance, and then we want a stat buff because we're doing damage on the first turn. And the last one does not really matter as much. Do this, I guess. And then we're gonna do some breaks. Actually, we're just gonna use this LB. It does have it. It does have attack on it, attack and magic break on it. We can use this LB right now. Then we can give ourselves a barrier. Give ourselves some aquatic mitigation. And then the last one, I guess we can just do this. Then we're just going to use both of their LBs to start with. It's not going to do a lot of damage, but I'm just doing it. It did 5% damage. That's how hard this guy is, guys. That's how hard this guy is. And LB, while he's broken and everything, it just doesn't do a lot of damage, it looks like, guys. So it is what it is. Now we can start setting ourselves up a little bit. And on turn 4 is when we want to deal damage again. So for now, we can just use this, which gives ourselves some modifier buffs for our abilities. Then we can do, what's stronger? This one. Oh, whoops, we didn't podcast. This. And then this. Probably not going to do that much damage, but I mean, it's better than nothing, I guess, right? Better than nothing. And then I don't think any of this stuff does anything. He gives himself Aquatic Killer, which I don't exactly particularly need. But it is what it is, guys. I mean, what can you do? Just gonna use the same thing again. That. Then this again. This. Doesn't really have anything else to really do. He also doesn't have very much to do now until the next turns. We can use this, not this. We can use this field effect, which lasts for 5 turns. I mean, that's should be good, right, guys? Wink? Should be good, right? And the rest doesn't really matter. I mean, it did literally as much as their base LB did with that chaining there, which is interesting. So yeah, that's pretty interesting at least. We're gonna go ahead and cleanse ourselves. Which one is it? It's this one. Get rid of that break. Yeah, this is gonna be kind of a long and boring video, but it has to be done. I want to do this, so we have a slightly higher break than our own breaker, which is interesting. We have one more turn for a burst, so we're gonna go ahead and use the weaker LB damage buff. Then 2 of this and then that. Because we don't want to use the other one just yet. Which? Okay, this, and this. And the reason why I'm going to use a cooldown on that is because that's the store buff, guys, so we don't want to use the store buff there. And we just want to generate some LB fill. Feels a little bit MP, but that's not a big deal. We have an empty healer. What's her chain family? 27 hits. I mean, she's not imbued with anything, so probably shouldn't even bother. Her SLB doesn't do anything. Like, it's not useful, so we're not going to do that. Instead, we're just going to do what we've been doing. They'll be useful. I mean, you could use it as a finisher, I guess. He's not really geared for any damage, though. Sadly. We could still do it. I suppose we could just use it. Oh, we want to also do this. Get that LB gauge fill rate. That's quite a lot of damage, but we're still not even done. Remember, one of the missions is actually beating this on turn 5. Well, that's impossible. If you had like EX3 last wells, you probably would be able to beat this on turn 3 or on turn 5, but I can't do that. I don't have last well. So one more turn so we can cure ourselves. Give ourselves a stat buff again. We can do that, and then that's just helping him. Not interested in doing anything for him. And then we can just... What is this? I don't know what that's doing. Probably nothing. Generate some LB fill. And what's the turn? We probably should be... Yeah, we should probably set ourselves up again for just a normal LB. Because how long is this? Oh, it's only 3 turns. I guess we can just stall. Just do this instead. I guess we don't have anything to worry about in terms of amps, because we don't have any 150% amps. So it's like whatever, I guess. And I guess we can just do this. Decent damage actually for chaining. Okay, I assume that was supposed to be a... Okay, so he... Okay, that's not good. Are we gonna leave him live without her in the team? I don't know. That's really not good actually. I prefer that not to happen. That's really bad. I didn't even know you would do that. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Whoops. So, turn 6. So turn 7, I think, is when we should have that again. Kinda just need to, like, not fool around anymore at this point. None of these really do anything. Yeah, none of this really does anything. I don't know if we're gonna be able to survive without a tank. Okay, apparently we survived without a tank. And she's back, okay, good. Oh, I was sweating a little bit there, guys, for real. I was actually sweating a little bit there. That's alright. We should probably not do that. Close. Alright, we're almost done. Should be able to survive. Even if he takes our tank away, we're good. Do we have that cooldown again? Nope, unfortunately. So we're gonna be status broken a little bit. That's alright, I guess. I think she'll break the chain, so probably not even bothered with it. This should be it though. What? I messed that up. I must have messed that up somehow. Well, I know the problem now is they don't have any stat buffs on them, I don't think. Or maybe they do. I guess they do, but it's like, how is that not enough damage actually? That's really surprising that that's not enough. I guess because we're broken, but I can't get rid of it. And dispelling ourselves is probably not an option at this point, so probably not a good idea to do that. I'm not really sure what we need then. Not really sure what we can do here, because we can't really buff ourselves anymore. Because it's on cooldown. This. I don't believe she has anything else she can do. Ugh. Okay, I guess we'll have to wait another turn. I really thought this was going to be it, but it's not. Let's just let that go through, I guess. It's really surprising that it's not enough damage. He's not buffed or anything. Okay, so we gotta clear on turn 9. Apparently this is better than some other people's clears. I was asking on my Discord, people were doing like turn 12. So it's a little better than that at least. We don't have this anymore, unfortunately. I guess we're just gonna have to do this. Because there's no way we can fill up our LB, I don't think. Oh. Fina was the only way to fill up the LB, so we'll have to do it that way then. And see if this will do enough damage. This reminds me of like the old Bahamut Dark Fina where you do a finisher at the end and stuff like that. Interesting. Get that field effect up at least. Alright, there we go. Alright, turn 9 clear. I don't know how you're supposed to do turn 5. It seems like it's impossible, but at least it's not really the mission you care the most about. Because the Lapis mission is the anniversary story. I'm pretty sure I have all the anniversary story characters. If I don't, that's some BS. Okay, good. So at least we got the 400 Lapis, 500 in total, technically. And at least this is not really the biggest mission of all time. Yes, I lose an Emperor Cactor, but beating this on 5 turns, you guys saw it. How are you even supposed to do that? In one shot. Of course, I could go back and just do it with a regular team. I could bring the Dark Fina buffer now, and all that kind of stuff. But that kind of defeats the purpose of doing all missions in one go. I don't know how you're supposed to do all of this in one go, unless you have like EX3 Lastwell and you have EX3 of the new Poggers unit. I don't know how you're doing this because there's no aquatic killer, and I don't know how you're supposed to do this. It's impossible. I tried my absolute best. I geared everybody to the absolute brink of destruction, and even as you guys saw, it wasn't enough. So, alright, so this is an extremely long video, but I told you it was going to be boring, but just a showcase of what a Neo Vision Plus needs. They need a lot of support. I'm telling you guys in my reviews, I'm not lying. When I say, hey, all these Neo Vision units, they need a lot of support, you're seeing it. They have low weapon perils, they have low amps, they need both of those things, and I wasn't able to do that, so as you can see, their damage is going to be lacking, even if they have really, really high modifiers. So I'm expecting them to continue to do these kind of restricted fights where you can't bring this or that, and now you have to make them suffer in terms of damage. So we'll see how that goes. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.